Alright, I got something to share with everybody. Check this out. So, everybody knows I'm a nerd, and I usually got stuff. So, check this out. This is the dopest book I've ever bought. I wanted to get the other one, but I didn't have was it like 75 bucks for it like a couple years ago. So the first edition, I think David got a couple laying around his house, but still. Love to get one of those autographed, but yeah, so I'm teaching my daughter all this stuff, what like electrons, protons, neutrons, charged atoms, muons, and positrons are. So like I'm doing all this stuff with my daughter right now, and this is her solar physics lesson. So we do one every single time she comes. So, and I just got this. This is so cool. So I was teaching her about the solar wind and like how the particles come out and like what the blue and the red are. And then I teach her what this graph is, like the solar. This is the solar wind, from the phi angle to the BZ. Phi angle will flip, BZ will just be really fucking erratic. And there's the speed and the density and the temp. So when the speed revs up, the temp's usually up there, and then the temp drops down when the speed drops out. So, but yeah, I was teaching her about how the waves of the electromagnetic fields are, and this is how the sun centers all directions with the outward solar wind. So when it spins, it creates this spiral, which is literally a Fibonacci sequence and and phi. So this is literally like how the sun pulls in and emits. Pretty cool. And then there's the galactic plane that every 8 minutes, it says every 8 minutes right here, allowing solar wind to pour into the atmosphere. We will see this on Earth every 8 minutes. The energetic exchange is called flux transfer events. On other planets, on different time scales, the amount of energy exchanged is not always the same. So yeah, see look, the phi angle of the solar wind tells us either the Earth is above or below the hemispheric current sheet. Pretty wild. And that's what that current sheet is. And then I was teaching her about sunspots, and then like CMEs, the coronal mass ejections. And then like this shows you how to figure out what delta, or the delta class, the gamma class, the beta, and the alpha are. So like, and they give examples of them, so you can learn through that. You can also learn, you're going to learn also like what X-ray flux is. There's a lot of stuff to learn here, and like plasma filaments plasma ropes being shot out. Those are the most dangerous. But yeah, this is the dopest book I've ever seen. And yeah, it is spaceweathernews.com's book. And yeah, I would suggest buying one of these. It's one of the best books you could ever imagine to learn about, with different effects happening on our planet and what's going on. Like I study this all day long. Like that, this Mesospheric movie is on my can't even talk. Magnetospheric movie is on my laptop and always up, because I'm always watching it. And here's cosmic rays. Pretty wild on the particle bombardment. So electromagnetic, hydronic component, and mesonic component. Pretty wild. Don't take a genius to understand that the whole universe is electricity and electromagnetic. But yeah, this is the dopest book ever. And chapter 2, global warming. So like it goes into everything going on. It literally like goes into it. Like goes into it. The Earth's history about the warmer weathers today. So I suggest go get this book. I recommend it highly. It's the sun, the earth. Let's flip it all the way up to the top. Sun, the earth, and the disaster cycle. Enjoy.